School teaches us algebra, history, and science, but what if it forgot one of the most important subjects of all? By the end of this video, you'll discover the financial lessons that can completely change the way you think about money. For years, we spent thousands of hours learning how to pass exams. Yet very few of us ever learn how to manage our own money. Many students graduate feeling successful until real life sends them bills, loans, and financial decisions they were never prepared for. Money problems don't usually happen because people aren't smart. They happen because nobody ever taught them the basics. The good news, financial education isn't difficult. Once you understand a few simple ideas, everything starts making more sense. Let's begin with the first lesson that almost every school forgets to teach. Spending is easy, but saving is a skill. Imagine getting your very first paycheck. It feels exciting, and suddenly everything looks worth buying. But a few weeks later, your wallet is empty. The excitement disappears, and you're left wondering where all your money went. People who build wealth usually do something different. They save first and spend what's left. Saving money is like watering a tiny plant. It may not look impressive today, but with time, it grows into something valuable. Now let's move to another lesson that changes everything once you understand it: budgeting. A budget isn't about saying no to everything. It's simply a plan that tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Think of your money like 3 jars. One pays for your needs, one builds your future, and one lets you enjoy life without guilt. Earning money is important, but making your money work for you is even more powerful. When you work a job, you exchange your time for money. The moment you stop working, your paycheck usually stops too. Imagine planting a seed that keeps growing while you sleep. That's the basic idea behind investing. Your money begins working alongside you instead of sitting still. Every dollar has a job. It can disappear today or help build something bigger for tomorrow. You don't need thousands of dollars to start investing. What matters most is starting early and staying consistent. Here's something many people never realize. Time is often more valuable than money because time helps your money grow. Our next lesson isn't exciting, but it might be the one that saves you the most stress. Life doesn't always warn you before something goes wrong. Cars break down, jobs change. Medical bills appear without asking. An emergency fund acts like a financial safety net. Instead of panicking, you're prepared. When emergencies happen, many people borrow money, but having savings gives you another option, one that costs far less in the long run. You don't have to save everything at once. Small amounts added consistently become surprisingly powerful over time. Saving isn't just about money. It's about buying peace of mind and giving yourself more choices when life gets difficult. We've learned how to save, budget, invest, and prepare for emergencies. But there's one lesson that ties everything together. In the final chapter, we'll talk about the biggest difference between people who stay stuck financially and those who build lasting wealth. And it all begins with the way they think about money. Here's the biggest lesson schools rarely teach. Building wealth starts with your mindset long before it starts with your bank account. Every financial decision is really a choice between today and tomorrow. Successful people don't avoid enjoying life. They simply learn to balance both. Financial education doesn't end after school. Reading books, watching videos, and learning from trusted sources can completely change your future. Think of money like climbing stairs. You don't jump to the top in one step. You move forward one lesson at a time. The habits you build today become the results you enjoy tomorrow. Small actions repeated consistently create surprisingly big outcomes. Which habit could you start today? Saving a little? Creating a budget? Or learning more about investing? Knowledge builds confidence. The more you understand money, the less intimidating financial decisions become. Wealth usually isn't built by one lucky moment. It's built by hundreds of small, smart decisions made over many years. You don't need to be perfect. You simply need to keep improving one step at a time. Progress is often slow at first. But just like rolling a snowball downhill, momentum becomes your greatest advantage. Imagine meeting your future self. They'll never thank you for buying one more gadget, but they might thank you for building good financial habits. Every smart financial decision makes tomorrow a little easier. That's the real power of planning ahead. Notice how all these lessons work together. Saving, budgeting, investing, and preparing for emergencies create a strong financial foundation. These lessons aren't complicated. The hardest part is simply getting started. Remember, you don't have to become wealthy overnight. You only need to become a little wiser with money each day.